Good morning, families. Welcome to Kelley Smith Elementary School and our third 9 weeks Terrific Kids ceremony. On behalf of our faculty and staff, we personally want to thank all of you for your hard work and support of our students. As public servants, we certainly appreciate the opportunity in working with all of our students. We would like to recognize the Kiwanis Club, the men and women of the Kiwanis Club. They really do a lot for our kids here in the community, throughout the entire school district as well. And I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome Mr. Overturf here and to come up and talk for a minute. But they do amazing things for us. They meet monthly, and it is all about the kids, and it's real impressive.
Thank you, sir. And on behalf of fellow members here, Mike Perry, Rick Surency, Denise Bramlett, Tim Parker, and our president, Kingsley Plimpton, and about 60 other members of Azalea City, we just want to take a moment to welcome parents. And I see some grandparents out here and some friends that are here to honor these young people. As he said, we're certainly proud to be a part of Kelley Smith and have been. This is our 21st year that we've been here at Kelley Smith honoring these young people. And I see the balloons and sometimes the flowers and the different kinds of celebration items. And it is a time to say thank you to these young people for what they're doing. In a moment, he'll be reading to you what their teachers and sometimes even their classmates have said about these students and all that they're accomplishing. And we're certainly proud of each one, and we just say thank you for what you're doing and just keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, our first Terrific Kid nominee out of Miss Laravy's third grade class, Cody Mullis. All right, Mrs. Laravy writes, Cody Mullis is an absolute pleasure to have in our class. He is extremely responsible and will work hard to complete his assignments. He is a caring team member who is always willing to do what is asked of him. He displays fairness, responsibility, respect, and a caring disposition each and every single day to all in our class. He has impeccable manners. He walks in the classroom with a smile and leaves with a smile. We can always count on Cody to help brighten our day with his fun-loving personality. Cody, you rock. Love, Mrs. Laravy. Our next Terrific Kid nominee out of Miss Sherwood's class, Madison Morris. Mrs. Sherwood writes, what is difficult at first, if we keep trying, gradually becomes easier. Helen Keller wrote this quote, and it reminds me of Maddy. Maddy came into my classroom this year very shy, and it was difficult for her to talk to anyone. But over time, she learned that if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. There is no elevator to success. Sometimes you have to take the stairs. Well, after seeing her exhausted from taking the stairs all the time, I've watched Maddy grow into a young lady. She has shown me that people who shine from within don't need a spotlight. Maddy, you shine all the time because Dr. Seuss said it best that today you are you, and that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. You are always the rainbow in someone else's cloud. You're silly, you're funny, you're honest, and you are kind. Your creativity is contagious, so continue to pass it on because everyone who knows you loves you. Hard work is a two-way street. You get back exactly what you put in. I want you to keep being brave, little one, and never let anyone dull your sparkle. Love, Mrs. Sherwood. Our next Terrific Kid nominee out of Miss Browning's class, Jalea Williams. Jalea Williams is the Terrific Kid for the third 9 weeks of Miss Browning's third grade class. Jalea is a hard worker and thoughtful student who is always willing to lend a helpful hand. She comes in each morning focused and ready to work with a smile on her face. She is also a child that loves learning. Jalea is a great example of a student with great character in the classroom. I can depend on her to always try her best and set a good example for others. She is always willing to help out her teammates and keep them on track. Jalea is also a child with so much compassion for others. She is always there to encourage her teammates and to lend a helping hand. She will go out of her way to help someone who is hurting or needs a shoulder to lean on. Jalea is also helpful around the classroom. She looks for ways to help out, whether it is cleaning up the room at the end of the day or running an errand. I can always count on Jalea to get the job done. I would like to thank Jalea for her hard work and dedication to her education. Congratulations, Jalea. Love, Mrs. Browning. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Edwards' class, Maya Alexander. Maya is nominated because she consistently meets our class expectations and our school shark expectations. Maya works hard in class and asks for help when needed to ensure she does her work correctly. She always smiles at her classmates, and they can count on her when they need her to hear kind words. Maya is trustworthy. I can depend on Maya to lend a helping hand. This year, I've seen Maya improve tremendously in both reading and math. This improvement is due to her dedication to school. Maya is terrific because she is polite, kind, hardworking, trustworthy, and an all-around great student. Congratulations, Maya. Love, Mrs. Edwards. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Paul's class, Avery McClure. Avery was chosen as our terrific kid because he is an exceptional, kind-hearted young man. Avery has made good behavior choices this year by using his manners and working hard. He has shown his teacher and himself how hard he can work to achieve what he wants. He is a superstar in class and is helpful to his peers. It is such a joy to watch Avery learn something new and show excitement in class. He truly makes our classroom a better place. Avery, thank you for being a wonderful classroom helper. I am very proud of the young man you are. Avery, always stand up for what is right and never give up on your dreams. Love, Mrs. Paul. Here you go, Avery. Good job, buddy. Our next terrific kid nominee out of third grade, out of Miss Williams' class, Dante Jie. Mrs. Williams' third grade class voted Dantasia to be our kid with character because she is such a terrific kid. Dantasia's classmates notice her respectfulness in and out of the classroom. Dantasia shows the character pillars of caring and citizenship by offering to help those in need without being asked. She shows responsibility by always waiting her turn and completing all of her tasks. She is a great friend to everyone and always treats others kindly. Dantasia is a terrific kid, and we are so happy to have this kid with character in our class. Congratulations. Fourth grade students, please line up. Our next terrific kid out of Mrs. Hayes' fourth grade class, Gracie Hager. Our class voted Gracie because she is a remarkable student. She is always up for an adventure, and she likes a challenge. Gracie is our shining star. She truly sees the good in all people. She enters the room daily with such a positive attitude that it is contagious among her peers. Gracie is very respectful. She listens to directions and follows them to the best of her ability. She is not a quitter. When an assignment is challenging for Gracie, she takes it upon herself to ask for help. She strives to do her best. Gracie enjoys working with her peers. She is patient and shows a caring nature towards others. Gracie is destined to do great things in this world. I look forward to witnessing all that she accomplishes. Congratulations, Gracie. We are so proud of you. Love, Mrs. Hayes. Great job, Gracie. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Mrs. Knapp's class, Bailey Penner. Bailey was nominated because she is a shining star when it comes to being a first-class student and friend. With a politeness and sweetness that can't be beat, Bailey is respectful of others and quick to follow directions the first time they are given. She takes time with her teammates to help and explain when they need assistance. Responsible, respectful, kind, and considerate are just a few words. Congratulations. Love, Mrs. Knapp. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Mrs. Wallace's class, Mackenzie Hutchinson. Mackenzie was nominated because she exemplifies what terrific kids should be. Mackenzie is always ready to learn, ready to lend a helping hand to her classmates when needed. She is extremely trustworthy to the point that she is my helper or administrative assistant when I am out of the class. Mackenzie is kind and fair and caring to others. She is more than willing to pitch in and help her classmates when they don't understand how to do something. Mackenzie is very responsible. She always has what she needs for class and tries very hard to keep everyone on track and on time. A true leader is how I would describe her. She leads by example by continuously following the rules and procedures and working as hard as she can. Mackenzie loves to tell jokes and lighten the mood when she sees that it is getting a bit stressful. The impressive part is that she knows and understands the timing of when it is appropriate and when it is not. I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to teach Mackenzie this year and get to experience firsthand just how much of a terrific kid she is. Thank you, Mackenzie, for being you and making our class brighter. Our next terrific kid nominee is Carrion Edwards out of Miss Bellamy's class. Carrion was nominated because she always has a smile on her face and has a kind word to offer others. She has a genuinely sweet and loving attitude and personality, always striving and putting forth great effort to do her best at everything she does. She sets her goals high and strives to meet them. She never gives up and encourages others to keep going. She is well liked by her peers, and her peers enjoy being around her and working with her. Keep that smile and attitude. It is huge. Congratulations to Carrion. Love, Mrs. Bellamy. All right, our kindergarten students, come on up. Our first terrific kid out of kindergarten, out of Mrs. McDaniel's kindergarten class, Chrisan Oxendine. Chrisan was nominated by our class because he shows good character. Students in our class have this to say about Chrisan. He is nice. He helps me when I need help. He's always following directions. Chrisan works hard in class and always tries his very best. I'm very proud of Chrisan and all he has accomplished so far this year. Thank you for being a terrific kid. Love, Mrs. McDaniel. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Hager's kindergarten class, Brooke Sharron. Brooke was chosen by her peers as our terrific kid. She comes in each morning with a positive attitude and ready to learn. Her smile brightens our day. Brooke always follows all the classroom rules and sets an example of what a kid with character should do. No matter what the assignment, Brooke constantly gives 100%, and she does it with a smile. I'm so proud to have Brooke in our class. You are a terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Hager and all your classmates. Our next terrific kid out of Miss Hood's class, Albert Charles. Albert was nominated because he is always kind, caring, and polite. Albert has really blossomed since the beginning of school, and I'm very proud of how much he has grown. One day in the future, he would like to be a policeman because they help people and wear cool uniforms. I think Albert would make a wonderful policeman, and I look forward to watching him grow in the future. Keep up the good work. You are very bright, and you rock. Love, Miss Hood. Our next terrific kid out of Miss Hudson's class, Xavier Hill. Xavier was nominated by our class because he shows character counts. Students in our class have this to say about Xavier. He is kind. He plays with me. He is a good listener. Xavier works hard in class and is very close to knowing all 100 of his sight words. I am very proud of Xavier and all he has accomplished this year. Love, Mrs. Hudson. Good job, Xavier. There you go, buddy. Whew, that was close. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Tipton's class, Nathan Williams. I chose Nathan Williams to be my terrific kid because he displays respect, caring, responsibility, and awesome citizenship. He shows respect by always being a good listener, great helper, and a wonderful role model for other students. He shows the character trait caring by always being kind to others and willing to help anyone in need. Nathan shows responsibility in our classroom by completing his classwork, cleaning up his work area, and always following school rules. He displays good citizenship and trustworthiness by telling the truth, using his manners, and being kind to everyone. These are the reasons I chose Nathan to be our terrific kid. Congratulations. Love, Mrs. Tipton. Good job, Nathan. First grade, come on up. All right, our first terrific kid for first grade out of Mrs. Barnes' class, Maddy Wilkinson. Maddy was nominated because she comes to school each day with a smile on her face and a very warm and pleasant attitude. Maddy tries her very best in class and never says, "I can't do it." Maddy is kind to everyone and a very good friend to all. She is a great helper and a great, terrific kid. We love you, Maddy. Congratulations. Love, Mrs. Barnes. Good job. Good job. Our next terrific kid nominee in first grade out of Miss Hoffman's class, Natalie Williams. Natalie was nominated because she always tries her best to not only be a great student, but also a great person. She always gives 100% effort to her schoolwork and loves to learn. Natalie always encourages her friends to work hard as well as always offer a helping hand to her friends. Natalie's beautiful heart shines every day in class, and she is an absolute joy to teach. Congratulations, Natalie. Love, Mrs. Hoffman. Good job, Natalie. Our next terrific kid nominee is Solomon English out of Miss Jordan's class. Our class family is so excited and proud of Solomon. He has shown so much growth with his academics, peer relationships, and his acts of kindness he shows to others. Solomon comes into class so eager to learn each day. He is very conscientious about all of his assignments, making sure he takes his time and focuses on each skill. He patiently helps his peers by explaining in detail while he guides them through a task. Solomon's sweet and genuine smile lights up the whole room when he is proud of himself and others. He is a special blessing to us, and we are very proud that he is our terrific kid. Congratulations, Solomon. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Thomas's class, Savalas Kearse. Savalas is a wonderful example to his friends and classmates. He is a very well-mannered young man, and his kindness and good-heartedness are evident every day. He is very helpful and goes out of his way to help his friends in need. He works very hard at anything he is asked to do and does it with a smile. He is a wonderful asset to our class, and I am so thankful that his parents have allowed me to be his teacher this year. I'm so proud of you, Savalas, and I know that you have a very bright future ahead of you. You are definitely an awesome, wonderful, out-of-this-world, terrific kid. Congratulations. Good job, Savalas. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Mrs. Tim's class, Idera Lopez. Congratulations, Idera, for being chosen as our March 2016 Terrific Kid. You have a very caring and loving heart. Your first grade classmates identified you as being a great role model because you act responsibly, are good, very helpful, and kind to everyone. Students voted for you because you do things right and follow directions. They also wrote that you earn a lot of Class Shark ceilings for having a positive behavior. Idera, you very much deserve this award since you are trustworthy and honest. You are a terrific helper in the classroom each morning, sharpening pencils and starting up our AR and iReady computers. Thank you for sharing your character that counts all the time with your friends at Kelley Smith. Keep racing to success. Love, hugs, love, Mrs. Timms. Our next Terrific Kid nominee out of Mrs. Williams' first grade class, Lucas Bowen. Lucas Bowen was selected as our Terrific Kid because he is truly an outstanding student who possesses all the qualities of a person with a lot of character. He has a rather quiet personality, but is also a wonderful team leader. He gets along well with all the students in the class, and especially those who are in his group. He works hard to explain and teach other students who are struggling with math or reading. He is honest, dependable, and very responsible for his young age. Lucas helps out each morning by placing the chairs at each desk, then eagerly shows me his reading summary and math homework. He consistently leads the class in reading and math scores, as well as the number of iReady lessons passed. He shows respect for his classmates as well as all of his teachers. He is truly a joy to teach and just to be around because he never complains about anything or anyone. Lucas's parents deserve a pat on the back for raising such a remarkable young man. They have a lot to be proud of, as he truly is one terrific kid. Congratulations. Congrats, Lucas. Good work. Second grade students, come on up. Our first second grade student out of Mrs. Brown's class, Jax Lando. Jax has been nominated because she has shown such good character. She always meets the expectations that have been set academically and socially in my class. Jax is the type of student who is helpful, kind to others, and who is still willing to listen to learn more. Her excitement for learning is awesome, and she inspires others to also do their best. This is why Jax is our terrific kid. Congratulations. Love, Mrs. Brown. Good work, Jax. Good work. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Cooper's class, Tavares Clark. Tavares comes to school each day with a smile on his face. He is always ready and eager to start the day. Tavares loves helping others who are in need. He is very kind and sweet to all of his classmates. Tavares works hard each day. He tries his best at all he does and never gives up. Tavares has met many of his goals this year and is working toward more. Tavares knows and follows all of our shark expectations here at school. He is always respectful to adults and students. He always keeps a positive attitude no matter what happens. I'm very proud of Tavares. He is an excellent role model for our class to follow. He is truly a terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Cooper. Congratulations. Good work. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Keller's class, Shay Stillward. Shay has been nominated for our terrific kid in Miss Keller's class because of the many character pillars she portrays. Shay shows responsibility by being prepared and eager to start the day. She is caring and loves helping others in need. Shay has many friends because of her compassionate ways. Shay also shows respect on a daily basis. She uses her manners and follows the golden rule. Shay works hard each day and tries her best to make our classroom a better place. She continues to show citizenship by encouraging others to be better at everything they do each and every day. I'm very proud of you, Shay. You are truly a terrific kid. Love, Miss Keller. Great work. I'm proud of you. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Mullis's class, Jakob Gaskin. Good job. Jakob was nominated for our terrific kid because of his outstanding demonstration of school-wide expectations. He consistently shows cooperation to his classmates and peers. He practices self-control both in and outside of our classroom. Jakob acts responsibly by coming to school prepared and eager to learn. He is extremely respectful to everyone by using appropriate manners. Jakob helps keep our school safe by modeling a quiet and orderly line. I'm so proud of Jakob and what an amazing young man he is. He is a role model for all of his classmates, and his sharp characteristics shine through and through. Congratulations. You are truly a terrific kid. Love, Miss Mullis. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Severance's class, Gazzara Fields. Gazzara has been nominated for Terrific Kid for trustworthiness. You can always count on her to do the right thing. I can trust her with any job, and she will do it to perfection. Gazzara works hard to achieve academic perfection. She goes above and beyond to be the best she can be. Gazzara is very dependable and willing to do whatever I ask of her. She is always prepared and completes any task required. Gazzara is an outstanding student and a good role model for other students. When she walks in the door, she lights up the room with her beautiful smile. She is always so pleasant and respectful. Gazzara, you are my shining star. Keep up the hard work. Love, Miss Severance. Good work. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Miss Simpson's class, Paige Wilkinson. Paige was nominated because she shows all the characteristics of a terrific kid. Paige is trustworthy because she is honest and reliable. Paige shows respect when she uses her good manners. She is responsible because she always does what she is supposed to do. She perseveres when an assignment gets tough. She never gives up. Paige is fair and caring. She is kind, helps others in need, shares, and takes turns when playing a game or outside at recess. Paige is truly a terrific kid and a wonderful addition to our class. Love, Mrs. Simpson. Good job, Paige. Proud of you. All right, our fifth graders, our seniors of the school, line on up. Our first terrific kid out of Miss Griffith's class, Michelle Bilyeu. Michelle is an excellent example of a terrific kid. He comes to school every day ready to learn with a smile on his face. He sets an example for other students to follow by paying attention and participating in class discussions and lessons. Michelle is a great student and helps his peers when needed. He is always polite and treats everyone with respect. Not only is Michelle a great kid, he's funny and a joy to be around. We are so lucky to have you in our class. Love, Mrs. Griffith. Good job. Our next terrific kid nominee is Taylor Grad of Miss Hickenlooper's class. Taylor was nominated because he is an excellent student who works very hard and gives every task 100%. Taylor is polite and respectful to all adults. He completes all assignments to the best of his ability and never complains. He is kind and considerate to all of his classmates and is always willing to lend a hand. Taylor can always be counted on to steer his peers in the right direction. He is a pleasure to have in class. Congratulations, Taylor. Keep up the good work. Love, Mrs. Hickenlooper. Good job. Proud of you. Keep it up. All right. Our next terrific kid nominee out of Mrs. Morris's class, Austin Peters. Austin is a great student who arrives at school each and every day ready to learn. He works extremely hard to achieve success and never quits trying. Austin is also an awesome classmate to his peers. He is friendly and kind to every student in our class. He loves to laugh and always has a smile on his face. He is helpful and treats others with care. Austin is simply an all-around terrific kid. I am proud to have him as a student this year. Thank you, Austin, for being you. Love, Mrs. Morris and class. Good job, Austin. I'm proud of you, buddy. Our next terrific kid out of Mrs. Modal's class, Kelley Miracle. Kelley is our class terrific kid for the third 9 weeks. One reason Kelley was chosen is because she has been working so hard in our class. I've never seen a student who works so tirelessly. Even if the task at hand is difficult, Kelley always puts forth her best effort. She does not give up when she runs into a problem she can't handle. Kelley is a caring person and she has many friends. She works well with her classmates and gets along with everyone. The other students know they can look to Kelley for a wonderful example on how to treat others. She is a great teammate and knows just how to handle problems when they arise. Kelley is usually the first person to volunteer to do jobs around the classroom, even the ones no one else wants to do. This shows me she is willing to lend a hand whenever the need arises, and I can rely on her to do the job well. Kelley is a good friend to all and is a model student. She provides a fantastic example for others to follow. All in all, Kelley is one terrific kid. Congratulations, Mrs. Modal. Good job, Kelley. Proud of you. And our last terrific kid nominee out of Miss Simmons' class, Garrett Mullins. Good job, buddy. Garrett was nominated because he demonstrates daily our character education pillars. Garrett is always on task, actively listening, and promptly following directions. He treats others with respect and earns their respect and friendship in return. He is polite and helpful, always striving to do the right thing. Garrett rarely complains or gets angry. He is committed to doing his best on all tasks. He shows cooperation with his classmates. He helps others with anything they need, from borrowing paper or pencil to explaining a math problem to a simple, encouraging word. Garrett goes out of his way to make others feel good about themselves. He has a great sense of humor. He is a role model for others and a pleasure to teach. Love, Mrs. Simmons. Great job, Garrett. Isn't it amazing the amount of terrific kids that we have here at Kelley Smith? Let's give them another round of applause. And our kids are truly terrific kids because of all of you in the audience. So we want to give all of you a round of applause as well. Thank you all very much. Keep up the great work, students, parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate the opportunity of being a servant leader here at Kelley Smith and helping out each and every day. This concludes our program. Thank you all very much for coming out. We do have parent stickers and grandparent stickers for grandparents who want stickers as well. We would love our kids to come up on stage to take a whole group photo for terrific kids at this time. Thank you.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Stand up, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.